friends. I'm excited to share with you today the choice book that I selected, which is Tattoos on the Heart: The Power of Boundless Compassion by Gregory Boyle. Gregory Boyle is a Jesuit priest who's Roman Catholic, and he lived in LA, has seven other brothers and sisters, graduated from high school, and upon graduation became a Jesuit priest. He spent a year in Colombia where he ministered among the poor, and he said that that year convinced him that he wanted to work among the poor for the rest of his life. So he asked his superiors to assign him work among the poor. He was assigned to Dolores Mission, which is back in his where he grew up in LA, but not in the specific part of LA, a different part than where he grew up. But he was assigned to Dolores Mission, which at the time of him working there had the highest level of gang concentration in the entire city. So there were, I think, 7 or 8 gangs that were just within that area where he was working in ministry. So he also has started what's called Homeboy Industries. So he helps with gang members rehabilitation once they have come out of prison, helping them get back on their feet and get into the workforce. Homeboy Industries also has a bakery, silk screening business. They offer tattoo removals for gang members. They just do lots of amazing work. So that's a little bit about him. The audience and purpose of the book. So he wrote, I think, for everyone who is not familiar with living among gangs. I think this is really for anyone who is not in that world, which is pretty much the majority of people. I think everyone could benefit from this book if they are not a gang member, or even the gang members could benefit from this book. But I think that this really is not just for white evangelicals to educate them, but this is for pretty much anyone who does not understand the life of people who are in gangs. And I think the purpose is really to humanize these gang members. So often I think the world might see them as disposable, or that they're destroying society, all these kind of things. But he seeks to give faces and names to these gang members. And in summary, for the book's summary, he really just tells modern day parables of each of these gang members. He shows their humanity. He tells really funny stories about his interactions with them that one minute I was laughing, the next minute I'm crying, hearing about deeply impactful moments that these gang members have had in encountering the gospel, encountering Christ, and then also just stories about the warmth in their hearts, the love in their hearts that came out as they were loved by him and by others. So he does a great job of just examining the beautiful contributions of these different gang members as they encounter Christ and encounter love and encounter purpose and hope. So one way that I would say I'm applying this text to my life is to consider those whom the world would see as disposable, whom the world would say, I don't know if these people are worth investing in, or they're just going to continue their destructive path. Gregory Boyle would say that no person is beyond the grace of God, and that all people are made in the image of God. And he would challenge us to continue to pursue those who have even given up on themselves, who don't think that they have a future, and to believe that they have a gift for society and for humanity as well. But it's not just about what we can give to them. So this is an amazing book. I highly recommend it. I also think that that he really did a great job, again, of demonstrating through many, many, many examples the lives of these gang members and how they did make a difference, even some of them in a very short life. So sadly, he did bury 167 of these men and women in his time, just even before writing the book. But some of those stories are woven in as well. So it's a powerful, moving book, and I highly recommend it. Look forward to hearing what you guys think.